Okay, let's get into this one. Remember, I'm doing Love X mini-series, Roommates in Love. Now, for those that have noticed, that I have not done episode 3 because I wasn't interested in the GL, but I will look into it maybe after the entire show ends. But let's start about episode 4 with the BLs. Okay, so Bass and Tim are officially in a relationship, and they decided that they wanted to do a vacation, aka a staycation, for being in their relationship for the first time. This is their first, staycation in a relationship. I do not know how long they've been in a relationship in this mini series, but they are in a relationship and they are having their first staycation, maybe at the same place that they did when they catch Home Girl. But yeah, this is exciting. I'm liking this so far. Maybe it is the same spot. They must have said, let's go back to the same place that, started it all. They just upgraded their rooms. Anyways, Bass is more eager and more happy in this whole thing because it's their first time as a couple in this whole thing. And he's like, this is the first time we're doing a staycation as a couple. We should make the best of it. While Tim is excited too, but he's like, something's off. Good Lord, it's shirtless galore day. Oh, nipples. Sorry. But it's shirtless galore day. At this point, we're going to be seeing Time and Todd shirtless throughout the entire episode. Time, I see what you're seeing. I don't blame you. I'll be looking too. Midair, let me tell you something. You see, when it comes to Todd and romance scene, Homeboy will put it on the way how he would literally let this drama be just. And if he put an NC scene and you put Todd in it, he will not disappoint. He's one of those who will not disappoint. Time, you better keep up with Todd. He ain't playing. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's get into the drama. So, since the relationship is fresh off the press, fresh, Tim is concerned about the relationship. Considering in his previous relationship, it ended, he is afraid that when he's serious in this relationship with Bass, he feels like he wants to make it spontaneous, but also makes it memorable, but also makes it holdable. What I mean is that to hold a relationship, he's feeling that he's afraid that maybe somewhere down the line in the relationship, Bash will not love him anymore. See, now I know they haven't been in a relationship for that long, because if they did, then Tim would have known that Bash is a loving person. He's a person that loves and he will never let go. Homeboy is like, dude, I don't stop loving easy. It's the people that start loving him. He's a person that's very passionate. He's a person that if he loves someone and he stick with that person, trust me, you're going to be there forever. You're going to be tired of him. That's how much of a love that he gives. Tim, you need to understand that Bass love hard. You need to see that. But you have doubts. You haven't even started a relationship fully yet, and you have doubts. Ooh, they're having their first couple smex moment. This is where they start talking about, I think it was Bass, or was it Tim? One of them said that once we do this, trust me, I will never let go. Homeboy said, once I give it to you good, you won't be going to nobody else. Which is right. You imagine this man took the time out to give you the position that he likes and give it to you good, for you to be, oh no, I'm not interested, I will slap you to thy kingdom come. Ooh, you know what this line reminds me of? And a lot of people don't like this drama, but I like it. History 4, Close to You, I believe it is. I think it's the one that with the sibling, fall in love with sibling. That's the one that no one likes. But the one with the guy that found out that his newly boyfriend is doing plans to help the other boyfriend get his job but by sleeping with the other boss, but technically he's not sleeping. And he got upset and he's like, "You're mine." And he smiles and like, "I'm yours." Ah, that is it. Now you're probably wondering, girl, if you don't sure what History 4, look it up. I'm like, I could look it up, but I don't have time for that because I have a lot of dramas to recap, a lot of things to do. I don't have time for that. But if you guys have time, put it in the comments below if what I explained is History 4 close to you. If not, it's my fault of miss everything or misinformation. So yeah, let's continue. Darling, here's where the problem kicks in. Trust me, every time you're in a relationship, in a drama, you gotta have some kind of problems that cause the relationship to kind of drift apart. So while they're doing the do's and enjoying their staycation, Tim got a call from his boss and he's like, "Let me answer this real quick." And I'm like, it's better be important. Well, then again, it's his boss, it's his work. He needs money to actually have money to do one day, maybe go to another staycation. I mean, money actually help with this renting out this staycation little villa. So I don't want to blame him. So let the boy answer his boss. He needs that money. Okay, so even though they are having a couple's staycation and they're having a good time, the place is nice. It's a relaxing place. The only problem is whenever Bass wants a romantic time with Tim, it's like everything just go off the rails because either Tim is busy with work or something comes up, so he can never have a moment with Tim. And Bass is a little bit upset with that. He's like, "Dude, whenever I try to get a little intimacy, you have work to do. Like, do we not have a vacation, or is it just a workation? Like, where do I stand in this relationship?" I feel like I called his real name throughout the recap, but if you know, it means the same person. But anyways, I feel like Tim doesn't really grasp what's happening here. I mean, to him, he doesn't feel like he's doing anything wrong. Okay, their very first couple's argument on their staycation. I mean, I like this because at least we know it's not too perfect in this relationship. There's no relationship that's perfect, right? Anyways, Bass is complaining to Tim that Tim doesn't have time for him anymore. It's always work and we can never have a moment together. Tim is having a problem with the fact that Bass is controlling. Dude, this is what happens. I feel like this is what happened with your other relationship. I feel like that's why homegirl actually broke up with you, because you are too much of a workaholic and not focusing on her. Now, there are times that the relationship is okay, but at what point are you going to realize that something in you is the problem? Come on now. Boss works too, but he's not as workaholic as you, Tim. Put it aside. It's a vacation for a reason. Anyways, I noticed there's a lot of shirtless bodies out here, which is good and all from my views. But I remember now, I knew why they both look like somebody that comes out of a reality show, because they already did a reality show. And I'm like, damn, I know I glimpsed it. I think at the time when they issued this drama, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to watch it because they were in a reality show. I thought this was a reality show too. But yeah, I'm guessing the reality, because a lot of companies are doing a reality show where in the reality show they find their BL peers. So I'm assuming that Time is Todd's BL peer, or is it that I'm looking into it too much? Anyways, their first argument led them to be going separately, just to give them space. Even though they just talked about the fact that in their relationship, they will not be separated, they will love each other. Now, bear in mind, they do love each other. It's just that they feel like, or maybe Boss feels like they are moving too fast in this relationship. In my opinion, it's not fast. It's just that the whole course is fast, but the relationship is not that fast, if that makes sense. I feel like they should just sit down, get to know each other more before doing all the stuff that they're doing right now. I feel like in this moment. I don't want this show or this specific episode to end when they are separated, because the first episode, it ended as them being together. And I see the poster, and I'm wondering, are they even going to end up in a relationship when the drama ends? It has 6 episodes, I believe. And I believe it's going to maybe go back and forth with the GL and the BL. So if it has 6 episodes, then they have 3 episodes and the GL have 3 episodes. This is their second episode. So the third one would probably episode 6. No, 5. No, 6. Yeah, 6, because the other girls would be... No, wait, what? They're 1, GL 2. This is 3. No. 4? How the frig is this 4 episode? I'm confused. You know, I don't know if it's 3 or 4. I'm just gonna write 4 because I've distanced myself from the GL, so I didn't really focus on what episode. I know they had an episode 1. How is it episode 4? Did someone make a mistake or something? I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, but anyways, Bass right now is kind of confused in this relationship, but he knows that he wants this relationship with Tim because he is in love with Tim since he found out that he's in love. The art is not lying. So I feel like they should just sit down and talk this through instead of just rushing into smacks, which we can get that later. I'm just saying, they just need to sit down and really see where this relationship will go. Or do they, after the vacation, do they live together? Because Bass is saying that this vacation... No, they don't live together. Because Bass is saying that this vacation will definitely test them on how well they will be when they're ready to live together. So, what's going to happen here? Okay, so if you guys haven't realized what I just did, let me tell you. I basically kind of tell you what I feel like is gonna be in the next episode that's coming Saturday of Love X miniseries Roommates in Love. So we did just Bass and Tim. I did not do the GLs because I was not interested in the GLs. Most of my recaps are BLs for all my subscribers, you know. Anyways, for the fact that of the episode, I'm kind of confused though, because again, I've not continued the episode, so I wouldn't know. I've seen it says episode 4, but I'm gonna write episode 3 because episode 2 was the GL. Unless I missed something, I'm confused. My brain is not braining, but we'll work with what they said. Episode 4 it is. So we're going to see what's going to happen in that episode because I'm loving these two dynamic. These duos are giving that I want them to be in another series. Hey. But then I know Todd has that one that's called Addicted something. So I'm not sure if Time is going to be that peer for Todd. Considering the other guy that was supposed to be paired for Todd in it's gone.